This Fleet Equipment Unscripted interview is presented by Hendrickson, a leading manufacturer of heavy-duty suspension systems and components to the global commercial transportation industry. Visit hendrickson-intl.com to learn more.
Hey everyone, Jason Morgan, Content Director for Fleet Equipment. Welcome to Fleet Equipment Unscripted. We are out in Palm Springs, California. We're at the BMW Motorsports School, but we're here driving trucks. Peterbilt's here. We got the medium duty, we got vocational, we got 579 EV. We are going to take a ride in each of them and ask the product marketing managers a question about the truck and a question about the market. So come along, let's see what we can learn. What spec are we sitting in? What truck is this?
Okay, so you're sitting in our model 537. It's got a PX9 with an Allison 3000 transmission. How's it feeling?
Feels good.
Feels good?
It's been a couple years since I've been in one. I think the launch was 3 years ago, medium duty.
Okay.
Right? When did you guys put this into the market?
The new medium duty came out in 2021.
21.
That's correct.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, so this has got a Godwin body on it. We got the dump. You can see all the controls right here.
Oh, yep. Beautiful.
Yeah, but if we want to talk about, some of the features of it.
Go for it.
Whenever you got into the truck, we'll start with ingress egress. When you got in the truck, you got these high visibility handles here. That was super easy to get in and out.
Yep.
Whenever you first took that step, did it feel high at all? No, it felt good, right?
Yeah,
So getting in and out of the truck is a breeze. And I noticed right whenever you got into the truck too, immediately you started adjusting the steering wheel and the seat. All of these are configurable to make sure that our drivers are comfortable,
right.
So speaking of that steering wheel, you've got all of your controls, smart steering wheel right at your fingertips. You've got cruise control, you can control that volume, all that sort of things, all that sort of stuff right there. Moving into the dash over here, you got that 7-inch display. So yeah, it's super easy to see things on there, taking up most of the display over there. We've got an incredible safety system on here. We got the Bendix collision mitigation, so you've got a camera that's right up here.
Okay.
And then you got the radar that's on the bumper. One feature on this truck is if you look right here, you can see how this would light up right here.
Yep.
So this has to do with the Bendix blind spot that is on this truck, and whenever we get out of here, I can walk you around there so you can kind of look at what that looks like outside of the truck. But yeah, so this is lighting up if something's in your blind spot, because obviously we want to keep you safe. We want to keep our drivers safe.
Right.
When you're looking out of the windshield here, I mean, it's got fantastic visibility, right? We've improved that ground strike with our new medium duty product. And really, I mean, it feels like you can just see right over, see right over the hood, which is important, right? Whether you're in that pickup and delivery application with medium duty, or a vocational application like we're in right now, right?
One quick thing, because you mentioned the ADAS, which I find really interesting, especially on a vocational spec. What's the feeling in the market for that? Do you find more customers opting for that in the vocational setting?
100%. I think that the most important thing is that we're keeping drivers safe, and we want to keep everybody else on the road safe too. So when it comes to fleets, I think that that's definitely a feature that people are putting on the trucks.
Yeah, that's cool.
For safety.
Yeah. In terms of the overall medium duty market then, so introduced into the market in 21, how are you feeling about Peterbilt's role there and the general kind of strength of that market segment?
Yeah, so in 2023, we hit 7.7% market share.
Oh, wow, okay.
And, all we want to do is we want to see that number grow in 2024.
Right.
And the way we see that number grow is we continue to invest into our product, which we're doing. You heard it in the presentation last night about just some of the new product updates that we have.
Yep.
Like our TX8 transmission.
Right.
Really for that pickup and delivery application, it's increased to that 10, 50 foot-pounds. It has, better ship performance, and we've got a great product with the TX8. When it comes to the vocational segment within the medium-duty market, we have the TX12 Pro, which we're really excited about. Last night we, had kind of compared it to 70,000-pound GCW
okay.
and, you know, that 1,700 foot-pound engine torque. So when it comes to, you know, a vocational market, you're looking at like a 9-liter engine with, you know, like some sort of construction vocation or utility work, that sort of thing. I mean, it's a great transmission. So, yeah.
Well, and working with all your upfitter partners too, because you mentioned the controls, we got the dump body, so working amongst that network and getting the tools that people need for sure.
Absolutely. So, the other thing about this truck, if we want to keep talking about some of the specs, we have, you can kind of feel like, I mean, you're a tall guy, right? We have 2 roof heights here. It doesn't feel like you're kind of enclosed at all, right? This is our tallest roof height that we have that comes with this extra storage up here at the top. So that's great. We've got automatic headlights. If you look over there on your left, that's a new feature that we have on the new medium duty product. Super excited about that. Yeah, you see the button over there.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, you know, other things just to make it more comfortable for the driver. We've got this RAM mount here that really keeps those tablets in a rigid place.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, you know, whether you're working for a big fleet or you're an owner-operator, put a tablet right there. It keeps it very safe and secure.
Right.
Not a lot of shaking, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Nicely done. What are we in? What spec do we have here?
Yeah, so this is our Model 567 heavy duty Class 8 vocational model. This specifically dump truck spec. So we got the PACCAR MX-11 engine.
Yeah.
And then this one has the TX12 Pro transmission. So that's our 12-speed automated vocational transmission.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to go forward.
This one? Oh, I think it's this one. Down, reach all the way down. Yeah, there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yep,
See, your guys' seats are too nice. I'm not used to the nice seats. Too many things. Usually, there's just like a bar that kind of works.
Yeah.
So there's lots of options
appreciate
there.
the compliment.
Yeah, feeling good. Make sure this is good. Oh yeah, you guys got the good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
you got it on the stock now.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then push this in.
Okay.
And you're off.
Good. So you said this is the 12-speed.
Correct. Yeah. And we also have the 18-speed TX18 Pro that you can spec with this truck as well.
Oh yeah. So where my cones are going around that?
Yep. Yep. You're just going around there.
Yeah. Nice and smooth shifting though.
Yeah, really
that
smooth.
Vocational spec.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit at the end last night, but you know, I've gotten to go out a couple times this year to the Eaton Proving Grounds, and it's pretty awesome to see you know, customers that have typically spec'd another transmission and then, you know, try this out, and they're pretty impressed with, you know, how smooth the shifting is, all the different features, specifically the vocational features, rock free mode, specifically that this transmission has, and I think it's changed a lot of people's minds about how good an automated manual transmission can be. So we're pretty proud of this transmission.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go one more lap.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has been.
Yeah, if you just want to go.
Oh yeah, I'll
left,
go around.
yeah.
A number of years since I've been in the vocational lineup with the PACCAR transmission, so it definitely feels different from. Gosh, I don't even know how long. 4 years ago, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, this is probably the old Shift Plus, maybe.
Yeah.
You're driving.
It might have even been before you had the vocational.
Okay.
The vocational spec for the.
Yeah.
The new transmission. So yeah, very nice.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's changed a lot of people's minds on the quality of an automated manual. So
speaking of the vocational side, then vocational market overall, what's your outlook here for the next next quarter or even into next year? We've heard that it looks still to be strong and steady. What's your impression?
Yeah, same. I mean, the vocational market's still really strong. We're still, seeing good volumes from our vocational sales side, and we don't have any reason to believe that it's going to slow down. So we think it's going to continue to be strong going into next year as well.
Right. Very cool. So Patrick, good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
What truck are we in right now?
This is our 579 EV tractor.
Okay.
It's great for drayage and regional haul. It goes up to 82,000 pound gross combined weight rating. It's battery electric, of course. It has 400 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. It has lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are really great in a commercial application. They'll go 4,000 cycles until they're at 80% of their original charge, because all batteries degrade.
Right.
And that's very important to our customers, because if you drive this truck 250 days a year, you could keep these batteries 16 years, right? So very long time. We want them to last the life of the truck. We think that's very important to our customers, and that's why we went with this battery chemistry. It'll go about 150 miles with these batteries. It's got the Accelera 14xe e-powertrain.
Okay.
So it has a motor transmission unit mounted on each of the tandem axles, and that's what powers it. And there's batteries on both sides of the frame rail, and then there's one in the middle.
Okay, so you know what? I wanna go back. How many cycles? How did you get to the 16-year thing? Because I think that's really cool. Because when we were still early days talking about EVs, everyone was kind of looking at a maybe 6 to 8 year kind of life cycle. But you just said tell me the duty cycle again and how you got the 16.
Yeah, so I just said cycle is basically just discharging it all the way and recharging it all the way.
Oh, okay.
I put if you use this truck 250 days a year, right, excluding some of the weekends and stuff like that, that's just the simple math of getting to about 16 years of usage.
And that's amazing considering just how much that you guys have already learned, right? And being able to understand how quickly the battery chemistry is changing as well.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of our competitors have nickel, manganese, cobalt. There's no silver bullet in battery chemistry, but we see other people moving this direction in the commercial vehicle world just because of that cycle life, and the batteries are the single most expensive replacement component on an electric vehicle.
Yeah, very smooth. And we're at the BMW Motorsports school. Yeah. And I have to say, this has some serious pickup. I think the BMWs have some contenders, because you hit the accelerator.
You go there if you want. You can go there.
I'll go around. So tell me about the 579 EV, and your whole EV lineup has been available now for some time. What's the reality out there? What are you talking to people about? How are you working with fleets to try to make this a reality?
Yep, so we've had our full lineup, the largest in the industry. So 3 models. We've had them since 2021. The reality is that we are a deployment partner. We talk to customers about the whole EV solution. There's a lot more for customers to think about when they're considering an EV, because there's no public infrastructure really. Not like diesel. So you have to build your own infrastructure for charging your truck up every night. And so that's why we come together as a team. We have our partners with Packard Parts and Cumera and Schneider Electric. We all come as a team and figure out how we can have a successful deployment. And also put EVs in applications where it makes sense. Right. We're not trying to, shove a square peg in a round hole. We're trying to pick applications that are great for EVs, like refuse pickup. A lot of stopping and starting, mostly residential. Right. That's a great application. Drayage, regional haul, that's also, a lot in traffic. It's hauling around the port. A lot of stopping and starting. That's a really good application for it. And then city pickup and delivery. So van bodies in the city with our medium duty product.